Hello, how are you? I hope you're having a beautiful day. I wanted to come and kind of pose a question to you today. And the question is, what is your motive? Um, so, like late last year, near Christmas time, I went to an event. And before the event, I knew I was going to see somebody who was once really important to me. And I initially kind of went into a bit of a tailspin, knowing I was going to see that person because I felt like, oh my God, I don't have, anything nice to wear, or oh my God, no, like I want to see them when I'm like much happier and like, we get so stupid about stuff like this. When we see someone that used to mean a lot to us, whether it was an old friend or a partner we used to be with, or gosh, even if it's like a freaking family reunion, sometimes we can get crazy about those too. Doesn't matter who it is, but like someone in your past that you used to know you really well. And, you want to put your best foot forward, don't lie. You do, I do. And so anyway, at the time, I went into quite a tailspin and I was just like, okay, I need to get a new dress and I need to get a blow dry and I might need to get new shoes, not confirmed, but definitely blow dry and dress. And I just wanted to feel really good. And in the process of kind of trying to find a dress and like booking in my hair and like really focusing on the way I was going to look, I found myself being less anchored in my heart space and way more anchored in my head. And the thing about people that we love or people that used to be close to us, they were only ever close to us or are only close to us because of what's in here, because they love us and because we opened our big, beautiful hearts to them and we let them in and we learnt to love them and they learnt to love us, and all of a sudden there's a beautiful friendship or there's a beautiful relationship or whatever it is. So the only thing that matters is here, and you can feel when someone is not being authentic. If someone is trying to put on a facade or a show, you might not consciously know it or be able to spot it, but on some level you'll feel it. Are they kind of trying to put on a bit of a show here, and are they trying to like make a point that they look great or they're doing great or they are great? Or are they just like super settled and centered in who they are and they're just shining their authentic light from their heart? Because they have no other motive to prove anything. Like in a situation like that, what are you trying to prove? And I had to kind of get real with myself. Like, what am I trying to prove here? Like, what is a new dress and a freaking blow dry going to do at the end of the day? Like, might make me feel better, but why? Like, what's my motive? And, when I got really clear, I didn't really like my motive too much. My motive was I wanted to prove how well I was doing. Shocker. But we have nothing to prove to people. Like, let that sink in. We don't have anything to prove to people. All we ever need to give people and to show people is who we really are. And who we really are is a big, beautiful beating heart. And if you open that heart of yours and let that, let yourself shine from that space, that is who you are. You are not the dress you wear. You are not the blow dry you get. You're not the shoes that you wear. Those things are really great and they do make us feel good, there's no doubt. But when you're trying to dress, when you're trying to put a dress on to cover something up or to make yourself look better, when you're trying to put on a bit of a facade, it's like, what's your motive? What are you trying to prove here? Are you trying to prove that you're okay? Are you trying to prove that, that you're doing really well? Ask yourself that. Get brutal. You might not like the answer, but it's the truth. I didn't love the answer that came when I thought, why do I want to buy this new dress? Why do I want to get a blow dry? Because really those things are taking me out of my heart space and they're getting me so focused on my thoughts. And I know that I connect with people when I'm so centered in my heart and I feel soft and I feel open and I feel relaxed. So I thought, I'm not going to get a new dress and I'm going to cancel my hair appointment. So I didn't get a new dress and I did cancel that hair appointment. And I thought, well, how do I want to feel when I go there, you know, and I see this person? I want to feel open. I want to feel relaxed, and I just want to feel like me. I don't want to have a wall up. I don't want to have a mask on, which would have come in the form of this great dress and this great blow dry and look how good I'm doing. It's not real. So then what I did my own hair. I wore a dress that I genuinely have worn probably 60 or 70 times, and I don't know if that's an exaggeration. I've worn this dress a lot, and I wore a pair of shoes that I had in my cupboard, and I didn't even really do my makeup that much, and I went to this occasion. And it doesn't matter what happened at the occasion, what matters is how I felt, and I didn't feel like I had anything to prove. I didn't feel like I had to put on any sort of facade or any sort of show, or I didn't feel like that. I just felt so anchored in who I was at that given time. And I allowed anything else that came with that, whether it was my dress, the way I chose to do my hair, the shoes that I was wearing, I allowed that to just accompany me, not cover me. And there's a big difference. And I would love for you to think about this too. We spend so much time and energy on occasion doing things for the wrong reasons, and we totally take ourselves out of here and we put ourselves up here, and we can't connect to people that way. What is your motive? What are you trying to prove? Ask yourself these two things, get really clear, and then figure out how to come back here and own the fact that you are beautiful, you are pure love, and that you're enough. And that is what is going to allow you to connect to whatever it is, whoever it is that you were trying to put on a bit of a show for in the first place. I hope that makes sense and is relatable in some way. Thank you very much for listening. I love that you are here. Thank you so much. Have a really gorgeous rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye.